The Nigerian tech ecosystem is unarguably the fastest growing in Africa, and this is not unconnected to its huge internet population and deep mobile penetration. Mark Zuckerberg's visit further lays credence to the fact that this world is noticing this thriving ecosystem. Adam Thompson, Head of Content, Information, Telecoms and Media, UK, joins us to analyze his visit and other issues.
Mark Zuckerberg, founder of Facebook, he just came in a few weeks ago. What do you think about such a visit?
I think we shouldn't overlook the fact that Facebook has been here as a business with a presence in Lagos for many years now already. But what is interesting to see is that Zuckerberg, the Zuck effect as they call it, he's actually taken time out to come and visit Nigeria, come and visit his largest market for Facebook users in sub-Saharan Africa.
So obviously Lagos being a big market for the business, there might be something underlying in that visit.
Yeah, I think Lagos being the business hub, also probably the most populous city in Nigeria as far as I understand. I think it's a perfect place for tech hubs such as CC Hub, Wennovation Hub, and Dealer, I believe it is. These centres that are developing these digital skills and actual capabilities here are very important for a sort of a grassroots or a bottom of the pyramid up approach rather than a top-down approach, which I think we've seen quite a lot of in previous decades, certainly in sub-Saharan Africa. So what is nice now is that you're getting a hell of a lot of quality coding, quality development, and very enthusiastic young teams of people putting together apps, developing software and coding, and bringing this segment of the industry alive at what is potentially a very difficult economic period. We know what's happening with Nigeria's economy at the moment. There's volatility globally. We look at what's happened with the pound in Europe. We look at the sort of slowdown of growth in China as a traditional industrial powerhouse. There's a lot of uncertainty around the world at the moment, and a lack of sort of capital allocation in certain countries. So tech still presents this quite buoyant sector in which people see a lot of opportunity, not only just for investing, but getting into as a young person who's just graduated or just qualified. I'm going to move into the tech sector because that's a very attractive proposition now. So I think it's coming at it from two ways, and I think that tells an interesting story and potentially a bright future for this sector within Nigeria.
So looking at the London ecosystem, which obviously is a bigger ecosystem, and the Lagos ecosystem, for example, what are the weaknesses you have observed here that you think we need to work on to grow?
I think, and this is coming from a sort of my limited time here, but rather closely embedded, short period, but a period where I was heavily involved in the industry. I think that there's clearly an appetite and a good skills base on terms of digital skills, but perhaps what I noticed when visiting various incubation hubs, working with their startups, bringing them across to NigeriaCom, that we have done at our tech show here over the years, is that the business skills development side of things doesn't move quite as quickly as it would do in, say, London, New York, or Singapore.
And why is that?
My understanding or my view of it is that there's not as much capital allocation here. There's fewer opportunities to engage with investors that are looking at it from perhaps a seed money kind of angle. Perhaps the VC community is not here and is engaged with the startup community here. And so I think there's a bit more of a polarization between these two stakeholder groups in the industry than you would get, say, in New York or London, where obviously you have the finance centers, you have a lot of business, a lot of capital, a lot of money floating around.
All right, thank you, Adam, for being on Tech Trends today.
Thanks a lot, Chooks.
And all the
nice
best.
To speak with you. Thank you.